You're not live?
I'm just... Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to JTH Construction Studio, where I have made a litany of mistakes tonight, and I'm probably going to continue doing so as the night goes on. I blame Rob, and this temperature in here, it's much too warm for my standards, but we will work on that as we go. Again, we are live from JTH Construction Studio. We have some Kiwanis members in the house. Now we'll turn it over to Rob, and he can tell you all about it
What
here
about your sponsors?
momentarily as I address my sponsors. Man,
Is this thing on there? I was looking at where there it is. It finally popped up.
I know our agenda says for me to do sponsors already, but we're running late. And your phone is way out.
I turned it down.
Rookie mistake.
Are we live yet?
We are live.
I'm telling people about what to do here real quick. Join us.
Real quick, American Basement Solutions, 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate, Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Drink the Creek, Cedar Creek concert. This weekend is the weekend you want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's out there from Garth Brooks Tribute Band to...
I think the guy is Garth.
I think it is Garth, too.
You know, I really do. If he isn't...
He might as well be.
Yeah, he might as well be.
Might as well take over. I'll read it real quick, and I'll make it snappy, because Rob's on a schedule.
No.
The ultimate Garth Brooks tribute band, an innocent band. It's a Billy Joel tribute band. Duke Tomato, Jenny DeVoe, Kid Kentucky. That's Saturday. Sunday, Kid Kentucky. That's a Kid Rock tribute band. Are they going to beep him? Is it?
You know, I've asked for the PG show.
Okay.
But I don't know if that means we'll get it.
PG-13. Big Country, Gene Deere, Gordon Bottom, and the Phil Purley Trio are out there Sunday. Should be an outstanding day. Hope you guys can show up. Blinded Boys Lawn Care, 765-315-9656. Findhelp.org. Judge Williams, who was just in studio 2 nights ago. Very informative video. He breaks that all down. If you have any questions, need help in any way, shape, or form, look at that video and watch. Judge did a great job with that. Wayman's Furniture Appliance Mattress, 765-342-4339. Wellsprings, Bob Goodrum's Group, 765-346-6661. And, of course, my favorite, Stids Comfort System, 765-346-0195. Woo, feels good in here. Who's your web nerd? 317-640-4398. And Logan Coryell from Logan Cosmos, Hair Diva, 765-318-3388. Rob, I'm done paying bills. There's only one thing left to do. Did she do your hair
this week?
No, I just got
I just checking.
Why are you on my hair?
Because I ain't got any.
I'm
jealous.
Since we did miss Monday Music Hour.
Yeah, I ain't seen you, so I missed you.
So here we go.
So
I'm going to turn it over the show right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Monday Music Hour on a Thursday, Mr. Rob Helms.
I like that. That's what
I loved
every
it.
Week. Hey, folks, we are joined tonight by some folks here that are putting on, along with our company, RD Productions, putting on the 10th anniversary of the Kiwanis, Indiana Balloon Fest and Monroe County Fall Celebration, I should say. And we got in the house tonight.
In the house.
Vanessa McClary, better known to the people that are working with her inside this deal as the Queen of Kiwanis.
There we go.
And over here also from the Monroe County Fair, she is the princess of the Monroe County Fair, Tanya Clark. We have fun because we've been doing this little mini
you guys like hitting all the radio stations all over
radio
Southern
stations.
Indiana.
Oh, we was on Fox. We was on NBC, ABC, CBS.
Sorry.
Been all that.
ESPN too.
ESPN will have us on there later.
Now you're on porch time.
Now we're on porch time where it all gets now it goes to a whole nother level, Kevin.
Different stratosphere here now.
It does. But we're on here tonight to tell people about what all we got going on next weekend out at the Monroe County Fair grounds, which is the 10th anniversary of the Kiwanis, Indiana Balloon Fest. Lady to my right, Vanessa McClary, has been doing this from the beginning. She's the one that started this event.
Wow.
And what we're talking about is hot air balloons. But the whole purpose behind the Kiwanis, Indiana Balloon Fest, obviously, they want people to come out and see the balloons, ride the balloons, watch them glow in the dark or whatever they do. But the objective in her heart is to raise money for the kids, because that's one of the biggest things that Kiwanis does, is raise money for the kids. So Kiwanis' share of money will go to help kids. And that's our motto, ladies. We'll save it for later.
Okay.
Okay, we'll save it. We've been practicing on something, Kev. You'll be impressed.
I'm always impressed.
Okay. But the Balloon Fest is next week, and we've talked about it on here before on air. I'm just impressed when Tanya is the reason that we're actually all here together.
Thank
just
you,
to be honest with you.
Thank you, Tanya.
You're welcome.
Yes.
She seriously is, because we done a show. You remember when we had Joe Nichols?
Yeah.
See, we're not in a hurry. We don't have to be rushed. When we had not Joe Nichols, I'm sorry. When we had Ronnie Millsap, Phil Vassar.
That was down in Bloomington.
That was at the
I did
Monroe
not
County
attend that,
Fair.
but I do remember it.
And that was at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. Well, we did that concert 2018. We hadn't been back. RD Productions had not been back since then.
COVID and everything.
Well, yeah, and just other stuff going on, trying to make it work. Well, me and Tanya met at Indies last summer here in Martinsville because the fair was wanting RD Productions to come back to, to the fair.
Monroe County.
Well, the dates they had did not work. I couldn't physically make it work. So we were looking to do something in the fall. Well, she calls me and says, what about the Kiwanis? They are the Balloon Fest. She talked to Vanessa, and then, I'm not kidding, it had to be in August, wasn't it?
It was in August, yes.
It was in August of last year. We had our first meeting, Kevin, and we started playing this, and we came to an agreement, made a little partnership, whatever you want to call it, to help put on this great event. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. In a way of, oh my goodness, there's not only this and this and this that goes on all weekend. It's unbelievable. It really, truly is.
The lineup is insane.
The lineup of music is just one part of it. The balloons. I'll let her go ahead and start about what like all the stuff, Vanessa, outside the entertainment that we have coming.
We have giant kites that'll be with us all weekend, and then we'll have kids that will get free kites from Local Council of Women. So remember when we used to go out and fly kites when we were younger? And kids have just gotten away from it, so they'll do that.
Kite quite a bit.
I can imagine why.
Yeah, that too. And we'll have, oh my goodness, wood carvers. They're going to carve 4 different things for us every day, and that's a silent auction, so you'll be able to actually bid on that. That'll open on Thursday, end on Saturday. We have on Thursday evening pyrotechnic skydivers.
Oh, that'd be
They
fun.
jump at night with fireworks off their back, and when they land, their body's outlined in lights. It's just beautiful. They'll actually take a few minutes to do autographs, take some photos. We just have so much going on. We have a kids zone.
We got the adult zone and the kids zone.
I mean, in the kids zone and adult, you got axe throwing, castle bounce house, mechanical bull, adrenaline rush, rock wall, ballistic.
Oh, there's a bunch, and there's a bunch of
zip
inflatable
lining.
for the kids, and all that.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Okay, so let's just go to Thursday. The gates will open at 3:00 on Thursday, Kevin, and it's $20 a carload, not per person on Thursday, carload. So if you got 8 people in your car,
It's like the old days of sneaking into the movie
At the
theater.
drive-in.
yeah. So
Throw
it's
you in the
$20 a
trunk.
carload to get in.
Had a whole-
You can go to the adult zone and kid zones and participate as much as you want. If you want to ride the zip line 10 times as long as they can do it, you can. There's also going to be tethered balloon rides, which I know you would love to do, Kev.
Negative. I'm sick.
Bruce, yes,
There you
please
go.
load up
Bruce
the
did that.
grandsons and head down. We appreciate that.
Yes.
But all that stuff's included. And then there's live entertainment, which on Thursday, Kevin, we've got the Dynamics, followed by Tony Walker and the second half band. Tony Walker is an ex-Colt guy, played for the Colts. And then we close it down with Soul Street.
Who we've seen at Cedar Creek a few times.
Oh, yeah. And then as soon as Soul Street gets done at 10:00, that's when the skydivers come down. But
So
that's
they play till 10 p.m. and so the fun doesn't end early
No,
there.
no.
Good.
no, on Thursday night.
Good.
Gates open at 3, $20 a carload. You've got, and then the balloon glow is there also that night where they light up their burners and
Yes.
it makes the balloons glow. And tell them about the shape balloons, because a lot of people, when you say before you explained to me, I had no idea. You were talking, well, the shape balloons. I'm going, what is that? What is she talking about? Are they? Tell them what the shape
So we have
balloons
Tweety
are.
Bird, Sylvester, Bullwinkle, and Rocky that'll be with us
Hot air
this year.
balloons.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are
That
the
you could actually
shape.
ride in.
Well, they'll
Theoretically.
glow and you'll see them, but they won't offer rides.
Okay, perfect. I'm not.
We do
getting
have tethered
anywhere.
rides, just not on that.
No,
one.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't want anyone near those.
But we got puppet shows, and they're the wooden how you say that? Marionette puppet shows. The robotics team will be there with stuff to do.
And this is all
The
at
STEM
fairgrounds?
bus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In Monroe County.
And we got food vendors, beer vendors, and wine vendors. We've got commercial vendors that'll be selling some of the neatest items.
They do have
that
some
go
really
along
cool
with
items.
the Balloon Fest.
Mm-hmm.
All that's next Thursday. Friday, gates open at 3:00. Same kind of stuff.
And this lineup is insane, right?
Balloon launch, all that good stuff. As long as the weather's right, I've learned all that.
$20 a carload.
$20 a carload, and also we won't forget this: bring your own chairs.
Lawn chairs.
Bring your own seating for all the concerts. For
Yes.
anything, if you just want to sit down and watch things or watch people, if you're a people watcher or whatever, bring your chairs.
I'm a people watcher.
And then on the entertainment, 6:00 starts Connor Berry, which we've had on here. Those guys do a great job. They'll get the night warmed up. And then Cody Eichert, which we've had on here.
He's a good dude.
Cody Eichert and the Sidewinders. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to love the Eagles project. They're an Eagles tribute, very good. And then after that, when the Eagles get done at 10:00, the Eagles tribute gets done, fireworks show. And that's all out
in a
there.
row till 10:00.
Yeah, all that's
It's
included
something
in your ticket
from
price.
6 to 10 p.m.
And here's the thing. Say you wanted to come out at 3:00 or whatever, or you need to go home. It ain't like the normal concerts and stuff. You'll have a wristband. You can come and go.
Okay.
Ah,
But you cannot bring any coolers. You cannot bring any outside alcohol, any outside food or water or beverages or anything like that. But you must bring your own chair. But you cannot bring any of that because we have all that taken care of.
pre-party. I mean,
Pre-party.
pre-plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
And no pets.
No pets, no snakes. You can't bring your pet snake.
I don't have a pet snake, nor do I want one.
Yeah, can't bring any of that. Now we're into Saturday morning, which Vanessa, tell them why we're at 7:00 in the morning when the gates open.
What are we there so early for, Vanessa?
That's right. That's when those beautiful balloons will launch on Saturday morning, the only
So like
morning
at the
you can
state
see
fair
them.
in the mornings when they do it.
Yes.
'Cause that's
so
it.
they'll
They-
launch that morning.
That morning.
That'll be cool.
So they launch early. Now there's a perfect example. But Saturday's a little bit different, Kev. A little bit different. Because we've got 2 national acts coming later. It's $20 per person to get in. On Saturday, kids 6 and under are free. But you still get all that other stuff. And later that day at 5:00, as far as the entertainment goes, we got Jake Dodds,
Business picks
Big
up real
Country,
quick.
and then as I say it, the iconic and Grammy Award winners Oak Ridge Boys
Oak Ridge Boys.
and Craig Morgan. And you saw Craig Morgan, man. He was,
Talk to him face to face. That is an amazing dude.
yeah, Craig Morgan, and that ends our night, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But all that stuff is still included in that. So, and people have also, you can get a platinum section ticket, just like you can. The stage is here. Right in front of it is what we call the platinum section. If you want to be up there real close in front, that's a $50 ticket. But anywhere else
$20.
in the fairgrounds is $20. And I don't know how, because we've had questions.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, with us bringing national acts in, you can't make it any more affordable
Mm-mm.
for people to go out because they get to do all that axe throwing,
Zip lining.
mechanical bull, all that stuff's included.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, she's got a Kiwanis idol.
Idol.
What is that exactly?
Yes, it's a singing competition. We started
want to hear,
that 10
Kev?
years ago.
So it's something like
They'll
what we do
compete.
here.
Yes. So they'll compete for trophies, cash, and then also a 2-hour recording, studio recording.
Really?
Where do they do the recording at?
Wisconsin Cheese Studios. He's our sponsor for that, and he does a really good job. We appreciate Steve helping us out.
How many? Can I ask how many individuals you have signed up yet? Or
I don't know. I'm not over that part, so
Okay.
I'm not sure right now. Why,
me.
you want to join us?
no, I can't carry a tune in the bucket. Believe me, but we do a little thing here. We do Star Search,
Oh, uh-huh.
and we're actually into our second semifinal round now.
Yep.
It's our second year doing it,
Oh,
but that is
We give away $1,000 to the winner, thanks to Bouncers or Us.
had a
The guy who's
15-year-old
bringing all the
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
had a 15-year-old gal win it last year, and she is amazing.
Yeah.
Maddie Collinsworth.
absolutely.
So
We've had some awesome winners as well.
that's very
So
For
that's
sure.
your idol, and that starts at 1:00. You know, one thing we've never talked about in all the interviews and stuff, Vanessa, that we've done,
What?
is that we've never talked about the Charlie Bird meet and greet. What is that?
Oh, he's a parrot, and he's really cool. So, first of
How do
all,
you miss that when you interviews? That's like one of the coolest things to do.
he is cool. He's not there on Thursday, but he's there Friday and Saturday. And not only is he there where you can see him and take pictures with him, but he has a new book out. And they'll be able to purchase his book.
Did you know this? Did you know it, Tanya, about Charlie Bird?
No.
He's honest.
So we learned something. You know how they say you need to learn something new every day? I just
learned
did because I had no clue. And we've had like 10 million meetings. We are a meeting bunch, and we do.
are.
But you have to.
I'm kind of
I don't know how
right
we
now.
ever. I honest to God, I don't know how we did this. And sometimes I wonder, like, how is all this going to be put together? But it is.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
You know, the books. Look at this, Kev.
Very cool.
That is a complete map
Of the Monroe County Fairgrounds.
of the
Yes.
fairgrounds and showing stuff where it's at. Is that on a website or anything anywhere?
It is.
It's on which website?
It's on Visit Bloomington. If you go to their page with the Balloon Fest and scroll all the way to the bottom, it's a flip book where you can flip through it.
And you can go
Thank
to
you, Visit Bloomington.
WCBK.com. I know that's your enemy, but not really. But
Not my enemy.
I'm just kidding. But you can go to WCBK.com and get tickets right now in advance. It doesn't cost you
Absolutely.
anymore, but get your tickets so you don't have to wait in the long line and all
Lines.
that good stuff.
Buy tickets, help kids.
Yes, that's our motto. Buy tickets, help
something we
kids.
hadn't hit
And I
yet.
would
It's-
like to say that we've had several people that could not make it, but they did buy tickets to support the event.
That's
So I'd like to
fantastic.
throw that out there that we appreciate your support that way as well.
That's
Did you
fantastic.
mention that they could do a 2-day pass?
Nope, go ahead.
For Thursday and Friday, you could they get a 2-day pass for $30 carload.
They'll get a bracelet when they come in on Thursday,
Yes.
and then they can come and go Thursday, Friday, and just show your bracelet. But you cannot add anyone to your car. If you add someone to your car, they're going to have to pay.
They're going to have to pay.
Yep.
So there is food
Never thought about that.
and there is beer and wine.
Beer and wine, food, beer and wine.
Who's providing the alcohol? Do we know what?
Who's your bar and grill?
Here's your bar and
Who's,
grill.
who's your bar?
There's
and grill?
domestic and craft.
Craft.
And they'll have Oliver wine out there.
Oliver wine,
Two for the
soft
show
red.
has a question.
What is it?
I just jumped on here. What weekend date are you referring to? In this?
September 8, 9, and 10 next weekend. Monroe County
Nicole.
Fairgrounds.
Yeah, hi, Nicole.
You know,
Thanks, Jim.
since we're in a different environment here, Kevin, because like when we've done the radio interviews, they cut you for time.
We'll
They-
be back after this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they cut you for time because they have to. There's things that about Vanessa as a human being that really needs for people to know about.
He's been involved in Kiwanis how long?
22 years.
22 years. She
That's
started
a
this
long
organization. No, not this but the Balloon
Balloon
Fest. She
Fest.
started it.
Mm-hmm.
But some things that people don't understand about Kiwanis, what they will do with their money, and they help people. So like, tell them about the bicycle, like
Okay.
the little boy with the bicycle.
Absolutely. So we had a parent contact us, and her son's in a wheelchair in 3rd grade. And they were at their appointment, and he wanted a bicycle, but he couldn't ride one because of his wheelchair. So the therapist from Riley recommended that the mother contact Kiwanis and that we would help buy him a bicycle. The bicycle's called an adaptive bike. It was $2,000. But what a great feeling to be able to make sure that little boy had a bicycle that was
100%.
made just for him.
That's
And he
fantastic.
not just was riding it at home, but at school. Because normally at recess, he was kind of on his own in his wheelchair, but he's able to ride his bike at school. And I thought it was cool the school system let him
so
bring
many,
it.
they could go on with the stories like
There's
buy
a lot of
washer
It's
and dryer
fantastic, though. Yeah.
for a fan. I mean, just there's so much that the Kiwanis does. It's just amazing.
Monroe County,
Yeah.
Carol and Jim.
Yeah, it's at Monroe County Fairgrounds
In Bloomington.
That's unbelievable.
in
story.
Bloomington. And then one of the biggest things is that they've been involved in that they were actually like one of the first people to ever were is with Riley Hospital.
Yeah. We're the longest standing partner with Riley. We raised money for Riley before the doors ever opened. So we've had a long partnership with Riley Children's
The
Hospital.
Kiwanis have.
Yes.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
So I mean that they help so many people. That's why we say buy tickets, help kids,
Mm-hmm.
because that's where the Kiwanis money will go toward that. You know, and there's people are coming from all over the state, from other states.
Yes.
To this
Well,
event, because when you put all those tents up and you get, or not fit tents, but all those balloons and you get everything going, It's just going to be awesome out there at the fairgrounds.
Well, that's a decent sized venue anyway, and you
Yes.
guys have it covered.
Correct.
Yeah.
72 acres.
Plenty of parking. We're doing the concert just like we do it at Morgan County in the Midway area.
Yeah.
It's almost to the T of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How we're doing it out there.
Well, you have a good setup up here, and we know it works. So.
We got some other concert announcements coming.
You're not gonna tell me?
No, I'm not.
Otherwise. He always does this. He'll tease me with, "Hey, we got a big name coming," and then I won't hear from him for 3 months, and I'll text him, Rob, who is it? Hey, I gotta go. What?
Can't tell him. You know why? He has a microphone and
Yes.
he tells everybody and everything.
I do not. I'll get back with you guys on that name. I'll get it soon.
So
What's that, Sylvia?
So Fall Foliage Festival's at the fairgrounds. That I don't know.
no, it's
No.
Oh, it's
downtown.
downtown.
We're talking about the Balloon Fest.
Yeah, down at Monroe County.
We're talking about stuff that we're doing down there. With
Put
the
on by
great
the Kiwanis.
entertainment coming out, helping, having a blast next weekend. Come down 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
Now I text Jake and I carry on a conversation with him.
He wants to come. He was going to try to come tonight, but couldn't make it.
But Jake's deal is this, and I hope he's on here because I can text him at Monday at 8 a.m. and he'll reply. I'll be like, it could be something like, "Hey, did you watch the Colts game?"
Yeah.
Tuesday morning, I'll get, "Yeah, wasn't that awesome?" Be like, "Yeah, did you see the play? Blah blah blah." Wednesday, I watched it. I was watching it. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
where are you at, Jake? Oh, I'm in New York, South Carolina, Tennessee, Illinois. That guy goes everywhere.
What's that?
No worries, Nicole.
Yeah.
No worries at all. It's Monroe County Fairgrounds, September 8th, 9th, and 10th, and that lineup is insane.
It's the 10th anniversary of the Kiwanis, Indiana Balloon Fest. And we've added the Monroe County Fair Fall Celebration with it.
Mhm.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Thursday's $20 a carload. You got entertainment, you got balloons, you got kids zone, adult zones that kids can play in. They can get in there and ride it, or
Yeah.
not ride, but what's the word I'm looking for on that?
Play in the bounce house.
Play in the bounce houses. If an
All day
adult wants
long.
all day long, if they want
Or
to
ride
do
the ballistic all day
the
long.
ballistic all day
What's
long,
ballistic?
It's a carnival ride.
carnival ride.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
And then if you want to go ride the mechanical bull or ride the zip line or climb the rock wall,
A putt-putt.
all that stuff. Oh yeah, putt putt.
Putt-putt will be there.
yeah,
Putt. You know, that's right down your alley.
that's easy. It's nice and calm.
Putt putt. That's on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All that stuff is included in the ticket prices for all 3 days. Thursday night's entertainment, once again,
Yeah.
the Dynamics, followed by Tony Walker in the second half band, then Soul Street. And then on Friday, all that good stuff. Gates open at 3:00. We've got Connor Berry Duo, followed by Cody Eicher,
Cody
the Sidewinders. Closing the show that night will be the Eagles Project, which is an Eagles tribute band, closing off with fireworks. So yeah, and don't forget the Skydivers are on Thursday night. They end the night.
I would go just to see that.
The
'cause that's going to
pyrotechnic-
be very cool.
The Pyrotechnic
If you've not
Skydivers.
seen that in real life, it is
You should come down. You should go live.
Good.
on Thursday night on the 8th. I know we got something going on the 6th and 7th. I know.
That's not the 8th, Kevin.
I know.
Yeah.
And then on
Trying
Saturday,
to work my way to the 8th, trying to remember.
the 10th is our finale. And the gates open at 7:00, and at 7:30, we're hoping the weather's great and the balloons will launch.
Mhm.
Correct, Vanessa?
Correct.
And then we got all kinds of stuff going on all day long Saturday, which includes those rides. But on Saturday, we've got, every day we got the robotics, the giant kites, kids flying kites, right?
Mhm. Absolutely.
The Bear Hollow wood carving.
Hey, I'll make a deal with you.
They're going to cut out a wood copy of your face, and we're going to auction it off, Kevin.
I'll get in the tethered balloon if you ride the mechanical bull.
Oh, well, you
There we
really
go.
would? Okay, I was going to say, you would lie about it and not do it.
Like,
Yes,
I'm
Michael.
back. Can-
Yes, we do have camping. You can request a camping application. Yes, absolutely.
There you go. Fantastic. Good question.
So we got the Stevens Puppets, Bear Hollow wood carving. We got a Camaro car exhibit on Saturday. They're not calling it a car show. It's a exhibit. I guess.
Exhibit. Cruise in.
It's an exhibit. Yeah.
Just look at
Coming
them.
down from Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
They're
then
pretty
we
nice.
got interactive dance demo. What does that mean? with Shabani?
Oh, so that's Miss Kawana's Balloon Fest. She competed in Miss Indiana this past June. So that's her talent that she used during that competition for scholarship dollars. And she's going to do that during the Balloon Fest. So she'll interact with kids, show them some dances, and she does a Bollywood dance. So she'll show them how to do that.
Very cool.
Photos with walk-around characters. Now, you know what walk-around characters is, Kevin? Not you.
I was going to say you.
The Grinch.
Who are the walk-around characters?
Well, we'll give you one, and that's, do you remember the automotive Bug? Do you remember Bug? Buckle Up Bug. So he helps kids, reminds them to buckle up in the car, and gives them a little card to remind their parents to buckle up in the car. So it's a safety
So we're not
automobile
telling who the
program.
other ones are, is that correct?
That's correct.
Oh, it's a secret, Kev.
Wait. We'll see you there Saturday morning. We'd like to stay the whole day, but we'll be at the Indiana flight Friday and Saturday nights. Grandsons are excited too. Thanks, Bruce. God bless you.
So then we got, later on that afternoon at 5 o'clock, the entertainment kicks off.
Jake
Dodds, our buddy, right into Big Country. And then the Oak Ridge Boys.
Yeah.
We talked about today, because the newspaper guy, Lance, asked me, he said, Big Country's got to open up for a lot of acts.
Mm-hmm.
But both of these acts are Grand Ole Opry members.
Mm-hmm.
The Oak Ridge Boys are Hall of Fame members. They've won, I think it's 6 Grammys. I think. Don't quote me on that. But, to get to be on the same stage with those guys.
I was going to ask, what do you think the biggest star is? You guys, didn't you open for Charlie though too?
We've opened up for Charlie Daniels.
Charlie would have to.
We've opened up. Charlie's up there. We opened up for Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
A long time ago at the Country Music Expo, so that was kind of a big deal. But he's a big deal. But we've
He's
opened up
still
for
a big
Brad
deal.
Paisley and over in Illinois. There's been quite a few, but do it in front of your hometown or in your home area and doing all that good stuff. It means a lot.
And the Oak Ridge Boys. I mean that.
But I ain't gonna lie
that's
to you.
iconic.
One of my favorite artists, I listen to him all the time, is Craig Morgan. He's got a brand new song out,
Mm-hmm.
How You Make a Man. He's got a brand new book coming out.
Yes.
He just finished that TV show called Beyond the Edge. It was like a Survivor thing. And ever since he played here, but before that, I loved his songs. I loved his music. I loved how he cuts them. I listened to the details of the music and stuff. It's just phenomenal. So Craig Morgan's probably one of my favorites.
Yes.
Hornaday.
Yeah, I was waiting until Rob was finished. Yes, Michael. So the easiest way would be to go to the Kiwanis Indiana Balloon Fest page and just send us a message, and I can send you the camping application. If you'd like to email us, it's kiwanisindianaballoonfest@gmail.com. But we're happy to send you the application, and it's pretty simple. You can do 2 nights, 3 nights. Just tell us what you need based on that application, and it's very reasonable in cost.
And one more
Good
time,
deal.
you cannot bring coolers, no pets,
No outside food or
Drink.
alcohol.
But you need your own chair.
but you need your own
And your
chair.
own
Make
chair.
sure you bring it.
And our food drive.
Oh
they
yeah,
need to bring-
279. Tell them
Yes.
about that.
So
Listen to
Pantry
this, Kev.
279, we're doing a food drive for them. So please bring non-perishable food items to the Kiwanis booth in the commercial building. And that is a pantry that was started by Girl Scouts.
Really?
And they serve 34 counties.
Oh, wow.
So what a
One of them's
big
ours,
way.
right? One of
Yes,
the
and one
counties
is,
ours.
yes, this county's one of them. So what a great way to help that pantry by people just attend our event. And I'm hoping we have a lot of food, take a lot of pictures, and show them how impactful the event was for just Pantry 279.
You've packed a lot of things underneath one tent, so
Uh-huh.
for this event. Very cool.
Oh, it's a ton. And Kevin, one thing that we have to do before we go here is some of these sponsors have been with her from the very beginning, like Cook Group,
We don't have to go.
IU Health,
I got to work tomorrow. That's the only time I have to.
IU
leave.
Credit Union,
IU Credit Union.
Old National Bank,
We got some
and then
actually
Shelby County Co-op.
We've
They
got
provide all of
some,
our propane, and real thankful for that as well.
SCI Fibers helped us. Indiana Farm Bureau, Choice Realty.
Yes.
If you need a home, she'll sell you
I'll
one.
I'll sell
Local
you a
Council of
home.
Women.
Yes, Choice Realty,
Very
Bloomington.
cool.
First America Trust, Whippoorwill Hill.
Who's your country? 105.1.
Yep. You know something we didn't touch on, Vanessa, I think is really cool is that VIPS.
Oh, yeah. Visually impaired preschool
Preschool.
services.
Tell them what they're going to do out there, though.
Yeah. So visually impaired preschool services, they service children statewide. Just built a new facility in Indianapolis, and we've made a commitment of $5,000 to them. That's something the Balloon Fest helps with. And they help children 3 and under that are low vision or blind. And with that, we were talking about at the Bloom Fest, they're going to come and set up a table on Saturday, and they will have a Braille machine, and the kids will be able to have their name made in Braille.
Oh, very cool.
And what an experience to see that
Right.
and watch it being made. So yeah, Vips will be on for that.
Lots of great help. I mean, and she's had a lot of sponsors that have came up with like the lights for the, the parking lights, and like Sunbelt's really came through.
Or donating the Musco lights.
Circle H, is that the port?
He's donating all the porta pots. Circle H.
I mean, there's just a lot of people just come through like big time that I didn't know that people would do that kind of
Perfect
stuff.
parties, tents, and events.
Right.
Made sure we had a tent
Yep.
for our garden. Yeah.
Autism rocks and rolls.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I want to get into the Kiwanis a little bit. Do you guys, statewide, nationwide, worldwide, correct?
Worldwide.
We do a lot of fundraisers here,
Uh-huh.
and 99% of the time it's in county or in this little area.
Mhm.
And I've had Lions Club in here. I've had Rotary Club, and I don't think I've had Kiwanis. And I hate saying that because I just don't remember. Because I've been doing this 4 years, and normally it was at least every Sunday we'd have somebody in, and now it's like every night we have somebody in,
Right.
which is fine. Hit and miss. You got the great work. Thanks, Jim. There you go. That's for you guys. But I would love to work something with either our local Kiwanis
Yes.
or because we had the kids from school here. It's the dance marathon group, and it goes towards Riley.
Mhm.
And when you said that, they do it all year, and they raise money, and then they do this dance marathon at the end of the year. And IU gets involved. IU is like the big
Oh, yeah.
brother to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go towards Riley. The money goes towards Riley. So I don't know. I may track down you guys' information and go through our Kiwanis and later
Absolutely.
on.
I'll give you a
'Cause
contact before I leave.
Between this guy and myself, there's
Yeah.
fundraisers galore. We do across pretty much the center part of the state,
Mhm.
and would love to work with you guys. He gets all the fun. He brings in fun people. I'm like, I get to work with me. No, we have some fantastic
Coffee with Kevin.
Yes, exactly. We have some fantastic people in our groups, and we do a lot of good. There's a lot of great people in Central Indiana. When you start knocking on doors for stuff like this, and they step up, that's
Absolutely.
what's where really touched your heart, and it's a good deal. And you're doing.
You
God's
mentioned
work.
Kiwanis. I did want to say that Kiwanis is a global organization of volunteers dedicated to improving the world one child and one community at a time. So we do things that impact the world as well as local and statewide. One thing I'd like to mention when we're talking about Riley, if you're ever in Riley, you need to walk around and look at some of the work right there that you can see Kiwanis is doing. So we sponsored the elevator, the helipad. There's a Kiwanis wall there. So we have a lot of things we're doing still within that hospital.
Very
And that
cool.
partnership's gone on for a long time, over 100 years when you think
awesome.
about it.
That is fantastic.
Going to be a lot of fun next weekend. We're going to help people, and we're going to have a lot Fun.
That's
8th,
right.
9th, and 10th, Monroe County Fairgrounds.
Right here, Kiwanis,
Oak
Indiana
Ridge
Balloon
Boys. Do you
Festival.
believe that? I mean, you see that name. Right?
Elvira, baby, sing
I know
it for him, Kev.
Elvira.
There you go.
That's all I got.
There we go. And that's all I got. He said.
all I got.
What about Bobby Sue? You know that one, right?
Ba-ba. I forgot they sung.
You know
that
one
too.
of their
How
best
about
songs?
International Harvester? That's
That's
my
Craig's
favorite
voice.
song.
That's
I
Craig's
know it
voice.
is, but I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Redneck Yacht Club. That's Tanya.
Now that's
Yeah, that's Tanya.
Is it that obvious?
that's a good song
I
though.
love it.
All of it.
You know one of their is it Thank God for Kids, the Oak Ridge Boys.
That's the
one
Oak
of
Ridge
their-
Boys.
Yeah, that one will bring you down. That'll make you cry a little bit.
Mm.
But no, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great weekend. Weather will cooperate. The good Lord will help us on that situation, we hope. And it's going to be a great time. And I just want to say thank you, Vanessa, for coming on here with us. Tanya, thank you, Kevin, once
You're
again, the
welcome. Thanks
Porch
for having
Time
us.
crew for letting us come on here. And
You're welcome.
Talk about stuff.
It is my pleasure to get to meet. That is an advantage of what I do here and what we do here at Porch Time is we get
Yes.
to meet amazing people doing great work. Obviously not only from our county but across the state. And that's one thing I love about what we do. So we don't have to cut to a commercial or anything though.
I know.
Well, we'd like to say, though, Kiwanis is international. Going back to that, we're in over 80 nations, but the international headquarters is in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I
Really?
think that's just amazing. Yes.
See, I didn't
With
know
over
that.
100
No, so you learned
employees.
another thing today.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And
I
think
learned a
that's pretty
lot.
Awesome.
I learn a lot when you have these groups come in that you know very little about until you start digging. You hear it and you see what they're doing a little bit, but you don't know until you really start digging into it, and that's good stuff.
Well, it's like me when I got into this deal. I had no clue. Like, wow.
What all it took.
Now, is RD doing the concert?
Yeah.
So you guys do?
I mean, we're all, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean.
But how excited are you to be right before the Oak Ridge Boys comes on? You're on the stage right before them. That's got to be pretty cool.
I am excited about I'm excited about having them there, one.
Yeah.
Number two, I'm excited to get to play before them.
Right.
But I'm excited for the 10-year anniversary of this event, and we get to celebrate in a big way.
Right.
You know, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And hopefully it'll be a great moneymaker. And, you know, for them guys, and Kiwanis can give money to the kids, and we'll make it work.
And you know what? With the interstate going south, you can get there.
No, I did it. I timed it because from my house to the
25?
fairgrounds, 25 minutes to the
Yes.
fairgrounds.
25 minutes, folks.
And I will add, since we've had a few people ask, we do have handicap parking that is on pavement, so for people in wheelchairs.
She didn't forget this time.
I did not.
Look at her. Good girl.
She's just not another pretty face that we just have travel around with.
Is that up
Thanks,
to me
Rob.
now? Is that pretty
Yeah,
face? Yeah.
that's your job, Kevin.
Yeah, right. I failed. Sorry.
No, handicap parking, we got all that. I think we've crossed about every T and dotted every I that we could. I mean, I'm sure there'll be something that we about messed up. I told you about the merchandise tents. We got to make sure we got
Yes.
an area for the artists for that.
Right.
Because you try to think of everything that we got to do.
Yep.
And I feel like we're there, but
You got enough porta potties and beer tents?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We do.
that's a big deal. I know.
That is a major deal. That has to be covered.
It is.
You guys, I know this is a once a year thing, but you guys need to work together more often. It's a good group. You guys got good chemistry in here. So
Well, we'll see.
I'm about over Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was all for it.
he was complimenting her just 2 minutes ago.
I know.
I just said, no, you're not just here for the pretty face or whatever it is or whatever.
I love you, Rob.
See, it's one of those relationships.
We're going to have
Kevin.
to cut to commercial now. I think this is getting ugly. No.
No, Vanessa loves it when I call her the queen of Kiwanis.
The Queen of Kiwanis.
And I'm the princess.
There you go.
She says I'm a hot mess, Kev.
You are.
That's why we try to cool him off every Monday, and it doesn't
That's why it's
work,
set like
so.
a morgue in here.
It is. Is it not chilly in
A
here?
little chilly.
Are you cold? Or how are
I mean, I don't
you?
have
That's great.
goosebumps.
Exactly.
I do sometimes. Not right now. No, I'm all right.
It's 74.
Yeah, I'm blowing right on you.
Oh, that's right.
I could
it is.
sleep right now. Boy, perfect sleep weather.
Well, Kevin, we got to get these fine folks back to their
They got to run
county.
home.
Vanessa, thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me. It's
And
been a
Tanya,
pleasure.
thank you
Very nice to meet you, ladies.
You're
for
welcome.
being on
Thank
our
you for having
non-music
us.
Thursday.
I will try to be down there on the 8th. The 9th, I will not be. I'll be
It's too bad you couldn't.
right over here on the
You
9th.
can do the media flight.
What's over right over here?
Isn't
on the
that a
night?
Friday night?
Yeah, well, the football game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be live there.
Yeah, but it's too bad.
Is Friday
Kevin.
night the media night?
Friday morning. is the
Friday
meet-
morning is
Morning.
media. You could come down. You could come down. And,
I'll give
I know
you
you got to
media,
work.
media
Right?
jacket though and walk in there.
No, you could come down with your eye and go live with it. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
I could.
We'd love that. Actually, we would love that.
I would. Boy.
What do you go
I'm
to
right.
work?
I'm right in the middle of audit season. That's the killer. Right. I have 3 audits for the end of the year. I've got one on the 15th of September, 15th and 16th of September, 25th and 26th of October.
You know what I told my players, Kevin?
I can't.
You know what I told my players?
Once I get out of aerospace and I do this for real, I'll be there at 4 o'clock in the morning with the iPad drinking coffee. Where are we at? Let's go.
I told my
Let's go.
players, I said, if you look for an excuse, you
I'm
will
not.
always find one.
Well, that's.
I always say all excuses are equal.
Pretty
That's
much.
what I will say.
I'm getting a big pencil out now.
No, we hope you get to come down one night and film
Would love
and
to.
have fun with it. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We hope
Absolutely.
we answered some questions. Share and share and share it because you would not believe how many questions we keep getting over and over and over on the Facebook page and
How do I
people
get
calling.
tickets?
You can get tickets at WCBK.com. You can get tickets at WHCC105.com.
Visit Bloomington,
Visit Bloomington.com.
RD.
RDProductions LLC.com.
Kiwanis Indiana Balloon Fest Facebook page.
Yep. Or you can buy them at the gate, but we prefer you to buy them early so we're not sick to our stomach wondering if anybody's coming.
$20 a carload the first 2 nights. The third night, no. It's $20 a person.
Get 6
Correct.
under free. Bring your own chairs.
I don't
All
No
3 days.
coolers, no outside food or drink, no pets.
See, we're saying this over and over. Somebody says, "You guys never said anything about it. We'll just play this."
I
And
guarantee you.
oh yeah,
I'll get a text tonight.
Rob, did you explain the seating one more time where the platinum area is?
On the seating, it's like if you came
Bring
to
your
the
own
Trace
chair.
Atkins concert. It's exactly on the stage. Here's the platinum section right in front of the stage, and we fence it off. You can't get into that section without your platinum wristband, which is $50 per person to get in, but kids 6 and under free get in there.
Just like we do up here.
Yes.
Correct.
But the rest of the fairgrounds is the gold section. We're calling $20. The rest of it's $20 to get in. Anywhere you want to set, besides that upfront section closest to the stage.
It's fantastic.
Going to have a big PA, going to have video screens, you name it.
An
Fun
event
night.
you don't want to miss.
Exactly. I mean, look at the hard work. Congrats to all you guys that put into this, because that's
Thank
a
you.
lot. That's a lot of effort.
All right,
there.
on the count
Thank
of
you.
3, you know our motto.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Buy tickets, help kids.
See y'all next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.